As many of you know, I am a childhood cancer survivor of Wilms tumor kidney cancer. Next March will commemorate my 30th cancerversary, if you will. It's a succinct definition of the anniversary of one's cancer diagnosis. I had taken up the role as an advocate in 2013, thanks in part to my long health history in relation to my cancer battle. For the past 5 years, I have noticed a pattern and an issue that most other people are too afraid to speak about: narcissism, and the act of holding certain people superior among the rest. The sentence, which appears to be nothing more than a simple tagline, "I'm doing this for the kids," is an ambiguous statement. There are those who, without a shadow of a doubt, make it about the kids. They do it strictly and incessantly for the children, with no strings attached. When you do things for press and media attention, in addition to social media validation, that is what cheapens the idea of helping anyone, and it makes your missions or your goals disingenuous. Bear in mind, I am a survivor of childhood cancer, so I would be someone who is best equipped to speak about these things, not to insult or to discourage anyone, but to merely point out that there is a deep, unspoken desire and passion to be held up as a pinnacle for childhood cancer awareness. I have personally sat back and witnessed individuals duke it out on social media, as if I were attending a rendition of Annie Get Your Gun, with the mentality that anything you can do, I can do better. That is not what being an advocate is all about. Advocacy is about doing what's right and remaining loyal when no one is watching. Advocacy isn't about having your name or your brand plastered all over social media, getting your kudos, your pats on the back, the likes, loves, and shares, and then have the audacity to wonder why no one takes you or anything to do with childhood cancer seriously. People use the idea of philanthropy to smuggle in their narcissism. When they say, "I'm doing this for the kids," what they're really saying is, "I'm doing this for me. I need to feel important and validated." Please reject the notion that I'm speaking for every advocate in the childhood cancer world. I am friends with many parents of warriors, both here and gone, who make it their life's mission to spread the word of childhood cancer. They work profusely around the clock, both day and night, spreading the word about the disease, informing as many people as possible. Some of them even gone before members of Congress in Washington, D.C., and help inspire those in power to pass laws and legislation for better treatment for children currently battling. But again, why the need or the desire to be number one? Couldn't you just do what you would normally do without the need to be noticed? If you want to know why no one else takes advocacy seriously, it's because of the showboating. Advocacy for children of any kind is not a pissing match. It's not a contest or a competitive sport. When I became an advocate in 2013, I had no desire to be number one. I had no desire to be an incessant name or a face. I had no desire to compete with anyone else. My hopes were always such that I could stand among people, not above people. My hopes were that maybe perhaps my story could add some value of hope and inspiration to others who are in the same or similar situations as I was. To reach out to kids and their families by sharing stories of what I had gone through to help lighten the load of their anxieties and their worries and their frustrations. Never would I have imagined the drama, the back and forth bickering, the division of what was supposed to be a united community. There's so much talk about a united community that is so broken up and divided. Don't believe me? Look for yourselves. There are people who fight with one another, they create drama and cause pandemonium within the group. There are far one too many frauds that are being held up as messiahs with their masterful manipulation and relentless pandering down onto the emotions of the people in the so-called community. Rumors and gossip easily spread, and social media facilitates it. Granted, there are many people who don't like me, and there are many more who do. But for me, advocacy was never about being liked or disliked. It was about offering something back to other people who never asked to be in this situation. No one asks for this. No one. And it's a shame that we hold certain people to such higher standards over anyone else. It's a shame that most of us survivors are shuffled to the back because somehow everyone believes that a person's cancer diagnosis as a child can't possibly affect them in their adult years. They believe it's over. We just wipe our hands clean and move on. Anyone who thinks this way has no idea what they're talking about. I believe there are still good people in the world who can do things without the hunger or the desire to be noticed and praised and worshipped as some kind of saint or captain or hero, that they can still do what's necessary for a community with nothing more than hope. Are you frustrated because no one takes childhood cancer awareness seriously? Here's an idea. Start making it about the kids and stop making it about you.